Alright guys, I'm going to give my opinions after watching MKBHD'S video of the iPhone 15, the iPhone 15 Plus, the iPhone 15 Pro, and the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Let's go and get right into this, because I know the iPhone coming out, this was supposed to be the revolutionary iPhone that changed everything, that, absolutely shocks everyone, and this is the phone, right? And the first feature they talk about is USB-C. Because, you get an iPhone right here. That's lightning right there. But USB-C is now officially a part of the Apple lineup. You know what? That might be the most revolutionary thing I've... Oh, this is a Google Pixel Fold. That's USB-C. Guys, revolutionary. USB... Oh, Z Flip 5. USB-C. Listen, I'm just saying, listen, okay? Very revolutionary. Apple is the first person to, I mean, even if you want to go back, 2021, Surface Duo 2, Surface Duo 1. It's not new. It's not new. It's not new. It's just finally happening, okay? It's not revolutionary. It's not special. It's not unique. It's finally actually happening. I have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 phones right here that have USB-C. And the only one that doesn't is this iPhone right here. And finally it's happening, so good job, Apple. I'm happy with that. I mean, literally your MacBooks here. I have one right here, all with a USB-C on every single MacBook recently. The iPads, USB-C. So this is a positive, right? Apple is finally going toward the future. Now, reluctantly, based on what I understand, it's not because they want to, it's because they kind of have to, because of the United Kingdom. But you know what? Even with that being said, even if they're forced to go toward the future and they're reluctant about it, at least they're accepting it and it's happening. Let's go ahead and break down the rest of these features. So the iPhone 15 and 15 Plus are going to be pretty much last year's phones, just remade pretty much, and with a different name. And that's pretty much all the 15 Plus are. Now, if you look at every single year of different iPhones, that's pretty much the typical, right? It's nothing too crazy different. It's usually always the same exact version, except it's just an upgrading processing unit inside, and it's going to be an upgraded, usually a little bit of an upgraded shell to a certain degree, right? If you look at this iPhone right here, which iPhone is this? First glance, which iPhone is this? Is it a 14? Is it a 14 Pro? Is it a 14 Pro Max? You're probably going to guess it's not a 14 Pro or 14 Pro Max based on the cameras, right? It's an iPhone 13. So, again, 90% of people watching this video, when they saw that iPhone, they didn't know what the iPhone that was, okay? They could probably have a general guess and say, well, it's an iPhone 14 or 13. But you don't know whether it's a, whatever. And if you look at the front, you're not going to know at all unless you look at if the screen's off, because obviously the dynamic island is what's special about the 14. But that's pretty much the 15 and the 15 Plus. It's the same thing as last year's phone for the, the Plus models. And this is kind of how Apple does it every year. The 15 Plus isn't really the one that you want to go for if you're trying to go for really, crazy, amazing stuff. You have to go with the Pro models. And that's exactly what's happening now. The Pro models are the models to go for. And the cool thing about the Pro models is they actually got rid of the volume rocker, and now there's actually an action button on the volume rocker. And you can actually program that in settings to do certain things for you by just hitting the action button. Now, again, like I said, this is something that Android has had over the years. This is not new for Android, but for Apple fans and Apple, ecosystem, this is new. And it's cool. It's definitely cool. Other than that, the iPhone does have, as I just showed real fast on the screen, this new chip, the A17 Pro chip. And this chip is as powerful as it gets. This is a very, very powerful chip. It can run Resident Evil Village at regular settings. I don't know if they said I don't know if they said what's called high settings or ultra settings, but it can run the game on an iPhone without any stutter or any delay. That is absolutely insane. When you think about the fact, again, an iPhone, who usually, let's be honest, most iPhones are just going to be running, mobile games, simple games, nothing too crazy. This iPhone chip, A17, can actually run full-on games, AAA games on it without any problems. That's a huge W for Apple. That really is pushing mobile gaming to the next level. Now, again, I'm not sure how many people are going to be running Resident Evil Village on, their iPhone rather than using it on a Xbox or PlayStation or PC. But you know what? It at least shows the power that this chip has. And this chip has a lot of power behind it. And when you go to the Pro model, the Pro and the Pro Max, you're going to get a titanium build around it. So we have had with the iPhone 14 lineup and the iPhone 13 lineup with the Pro models, we had stainless steel. Which stainless steel is amazing. I love stainless steel iPhones. They are pretty much indestructible. I mean, I've dropped it many, many times. I've never had a problem with stainless steel iPhones. They are amazing. But titanium is a better build quality. It's obviously tougher. It's most impossible to break. It's actually what the Apple Card is made out of. And it's a very good, substance for a phone because, again, chances are it's not going to break. Now, the thing is, and I know a lot of people are like, well, that means the phone's indestructible. No, it does not. Even though, yes, the body might be stainless steel or titanium, it's just the ring around the phone that's titanium and, stainless steel. The actual front is still glass. The back is still glass. So, again, just because the ring is titanium does not mean that the body of the phone, the glass front and glass back, cannot break. It can break without any problems at all. So don't push your phone to the next level because you think titanium is going to change anything or stop anything from happening. It's not. It's going to be the same exact thing. But again, like I said, at the end of the day, is the iPhone 15 worth it? Yeah, if you want to upgrade, upgrade. I don't think there's any problems with the phone. If you want to say the Apple ecosystem, yes, it's going to be worth it. Is it going to be that much of an upgrade for the Pro and Pro Max? Yeah, it is. It's a huge upgrade for the Pro and Pro Max. That A17 Pro chip is amazing. So I will say overall wise, it's kind of what you expect, and I'm not trying to hate on Apple here. I'm not an Apple fanboy. I'm not an Android fanboy, right? I love both of them. But at the end of the day, it is what it is when it comes to Apple is you're going to get, pretty much outdated stuff that has been, had been introduced on Android phones a long time ago that now is finally being introduced on iPhones. And that's just how it is. If you're like Apple, you're kind of just used to it at that point, right? And it's not a really big deal, in all honesty. At least the features are coming to Apple. So, again, like I said, overall wise, it's a cool phone. It's a really good looking phone. You can charge your AirPods using the USB-C cable. There still is I don't think, no power share, but it is, you can plug your iPhone USB in and then USB-C to your new Lightning, which obviously now is getting Lightning, which is getting USB-C now, which is cool. So you can plug USB-C, USB-C, AirPods, and your phone, and charge your AirPods. There's a lot of W's in the end here, right? And I think this is going to be a really cool phone. I'm probably going to end up picking up a 15 Pro Max just to see how I like it and review it for the channel. But overall wise, I think, Apple did some good. I mean, they definitely didn't do perfect. They definitely limited the transfer speed when it comes to this phone. They could have really went out there and just absolutely maxed this out. But they're probably waiting for iPhone 16 to do that. And that's just a part of the Apple, event. Wait for the next iPhone to do the next feature. Peace out, guys.